Hello everybody, my name is Ben. I am the Customer Success Manager here at MessageDesk, and today I am excited to show you one of my favorite features in the MessageDesk platform, and that is autoresponders. So what are autoresponders? Well, autoresponders do two things. Number one, they'll send out an automatic reply when someone texts in a keyword to your MessageDesk number, and number two, it's going to add someone to a group when they do text in that keyword. So we have a couple examples here. Right now, I'm just in the autoresponders menu in my MessageDesk account. It can be found under the campaigns dropdown, and then you just click on autoresponders. For one of these examples, it's probably a recruiter who set up the keyword apply so that when someone texts in to the MessageDesk number and submits the keyword apply, and all they have to do is text apply to your number, which is up here in the top left. When someone does that, they'll get this message back that says, thank you for applying, and then we'll give them the link to an application. So for a recruiter, super useful. You can tell people to just text apply to your number, and then it'll automatically send someone a link to an application. And then the second thing autoresponders do is it will also add them to a group. So in this instance, it's going to add people to the group called candidates. That way, in the future, if the recruiter maybe wanted to send a broadcast to that group of people, they could do so. So autoresponders will allow people to get an automatic message based off of a keyword, and then also it'll add them into a group so that you can engage with them later. And then you also just have a good idea of who submitted an autoresponder. To create one, all you have to do is click this button in the top right called New Autoresponder. Once you do so, you're going to be presented with this screen. You need to give your autoresponder a name. So for that one before, they just named it Apply. So this one we can name Newsletter. And then for the group that you want to assign it to, you can either assign it to an existing group that you've already made, or you can create a new group that doesn't have any members in it. You do need to link an autoresponder to a group so that when someone submits it, they'll be entered into that group. So here I may want to create a new group called Newsletter, and then all I have to do is click Enter, create new group. Yeah, I do want to do that. And then that group has been created, and it's now linked up to this autoresponder. The next thing I have to do is decide on a keyword that I want to use. So for newsletter, it may be a good idea to do a subscribe. So anyone that texts subscribe into this number will get an automatic response. And they'll also be entered into the newsletter group so that I can send them the newsletter every week. For keyword response, I can do, hey there, thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for our weekly text newsletter. So, sorry for my horrible spelling there. So here we've entered in our response message, and it just says, hey there, thanks for subscribing. You can include links in these, and you can kind of customize the response to be what you choose. For this one, we just want to thank them for subscribing because we know we're going to be messaging them next week with the weekly newsletter. The second thing you have to decide on for autoresponders is going to be your unsubscribe keyword. So what this does is it allows people to unsubscribe from receiving text from you in the context of this autoresponder. So when someone texts in the keyword stop in all caps to your MessageDesk number, you're no longer allowed to send them text. We remove them from being able to send text to from your MessageDesk account, and that's just to keep you in compliance with federal regulations. For these unsubscribe keywords, this would simply unsubscribe someone from the group that you entered them in with this autoresponder. So if someone texted in out in all caps in reference to this, they would just be removed from this newsletter group. And then if you wanted to send them a message elsewhere, a one-on-one message, or even a broadcast, that is totally fine. This would just allow someone to unsubscribe for this specific reason. And then you would decide on a response for that as well. So sorry to see you go. Once you create your autoresponder, it'll be activated. So once you click save, someone will be able to text in this keyword and then receive this response, and then they'll be added into the group. Once you do create your autoresponder, if you want to edit it, you can totally do that. All you have to do is click on the autoresponder that you'd like to edit, and then you just click the little pencil icon that is edit autoresponder. You can change the group that it's linked up to, the keywords that are associated with it, or even the messages that get sent as a response to those keywords. You can even pause an autoresponder. Let's say, you know what, I want to stop my weekly newsletter. I don't really want to do it anymore. I want to take a pause. You can always pause it. That means if someone texts and apply, they're not going to get that keyword response, and then they're also not going to be added to the group. But you can simply just reactivate it if you want that autoresponder to be active again. And then you can also just delete autoresponders. Other than that, there isn't too much to cover. So if you have any questions regarding autoresponders or any other feature in MessageDesk, feel free to email us at support@messagedesk.com, or you can always click the little help icon in the bottom left of your MessageDesk account, and we'd be happy to help you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.